Alright, what is up everybody? Today we're going to be playing a GDI deck from Copycat. He has a Nod one as well, but we're going to make a separate video for that. So it's 2-3-1 decks. So we've got 2 infantry, 3 vehicles, 1 air. This is kind of like the Bike Rush APC deck that used to be really popular. That was like this. This was the Bike Rush APC deck that was like the best deck in the game last patch. But obviously, Jump Jets, Talon, and APC, and Strong Arm all got nerfed in the last patch. So yeah, a lot of the things in the deck got patched. Okay, we're gonna play some games with the deck, see how it performs. The points aren't really being spread out very much.
2, 1. New objective received.
Alright, up against Rob Natio. So we are a War Factory opening deck, which means we want to go War Factory opening first. Because you want to scout. If you go Harvester into Dogs and get Bike Rush, it's pretty bad. Now, we don't have... I guess Orca is our anti-tank unit. Yeah, we're going to be very weak to tanks until we get to Orca. We're really... I think, like... Tank Phantom we probably can't beat, or like if we get late game against Tank Phantom we're in trouble. I think I'm going to make the second dog. I'm considering just going straight into Shocks. Maybe I should just go Shocks. Actually against Buggy it's really good to go Orca, but obviously it's like too late to do that now. Alright, we're going to need the Shocks. We're pretty far behind at the moment. We might need to make some missiles.
Unit ready.
Get the pads. Alright, on the pads, that's good. There's definitely going to be Buggy on the way. Wow, there isn't Buggy on the way. That is very surprising. I really don't understand why he didn't go Buggy here. We're going to put a turret down. Oh, that's too late. I'm trying to put a turret down to block this Buggy coming in. Turret plus missile should beat the Buggy. If it doesn't, I'm pretty sad. Just barely wins. Wow, that's not good. Dogs, where are you going? Okay, well... Didn't get the block. The dog's being weird. This Giga is a huge issue. I'm gonna try and move these missiles around. Get the block here. Okay, so we are gonna get the missile. Giga is annoying, obviously, with the Giga cannon. We're gonna go Orca. Orca looks very good against our opponent's deck. It's looked pretty good against every unit he has. Oh, he actually drove into the Orca. Oh, I was moving it. I didn't expect him to do that. Driving into the Orca is a pretty bad play. I'm not sure what he was doing. Okay, I see. He just wants to pressure the Harvester. Makes sense. Oh, aggressive. Actually, Giga is now splashing onto my Harvester. Joy of joys. Playing against Giga Cannon always super fun. Massively balanced unit. Just an epically well balanced unit, the Giga Cannon. You know, they were like, let's make a unit that can just beat every ground unit in the game, not remotely close. What do I even want to make here? Oh jeez. Oh, wow. I couldn't really afford to lose that unit. My opponent is super far ahead of me on cash. I have to keep this Orca alive, really. Nice. Pretty big game. Okay, we're actually looking pretty strong here. I'm not really sure how we got to this point. Did not feel like we were winning this game. But now here we are, we won. So good job team. Orca was pretty critical to that victory. Orca was for sure my best unit, not close. Orca basically just hard carried me. I guess he didn't have Phantom in his deck. Normally you have Phantom in Giga decks, so you don't lose to Orca. If he'd made a Phantom, we could never have won that game. Yeah, he has Venom for some weird reason. He has Venom and Buggy, which makes no sense.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Darian. I feel like the Orca is such a... The Orca is so important in this deck. This deck is This deck is so weak to so many things that the Orca is required to deal with. I don't really understand. Like, this double dog opening thing is weird to me. I don't know why people do it. Is it because he wants to go tank? If he goes tank, would I go Orca or would I go missiles? I actually don't know. I'd like to go Orca. It was MLRS. Okay, I guess we have to go Orca. Yeah, could still go missiles. I don't know though. Feels a bit sketchy. Feels a bit risky.
Building online. Unit ready.
What anti-air will he have? Slingshot. Okay.
Unit ready. Warning. Our base is
Slingshot is attacking my base.
missile launched.
I don't know why. I don't know what that slingshot's up to. This has been a very confusing game. Alright, let's go kill his harvester.
Online.
Killing the harvester is actually pretty valuable in this matchup because his units are kind of expensive and the Orca is really expensive as well.
Unit
So making new Orca is quite costly. Oh no, Pitbull, run. What are you doing? Whoop. Close. I don't know if I can drive an Orca up to a sling. Like, I legitimately don't know the matchup well enough to know if I can do that.
Unit lost.
And I have nothing that can absorb the damage either. It's not like I can go in with something else first. I just have to go in with my Orca if I want to go in at all. I guess we'll find out. It looks like the answer is yes, I can. How exciting.
Unit lost.
Well, he hasn't rebuilt his half, so he just broke. Lol. Okay, cool. Dude is just straight broke.
Unit ready.
Okay, well that game was not very close. The Orca was really again my key unit there.
Destroyed.
Orca just won the game for me.
Three, two, one. New objective received.
Theoretically I should go dog first, but the odds of Endsorger bike rushing are close to 0. So I feel pretty comfortable going Harvester first. He's playing Chuggy something, like last time I played him he had Chuggy. I don't know what the rest of his deck looks like, but he definitely has Chuggy.
Fire the obelisk! Pain lives!
Go straight into bikes it looks like. Yep.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Building online. Unit ready.
Drops down. Now I don't know how I'm going to beat Chuggies, to be honest with you. Because Pitbull does not beat Chuggy. Pitbull and Orca both lose to Chuggy Laser, so I actually don't know what I'm going to do here.
Unit lost.
Like I'm pretty low on ideas.
Defense online. Unit ready.
I'm going to use this turret to win us this first missile. Oh, laser drone? Laser drone Endsorger? Truly a man who has given up on life. We should start playing laser drones. Let's get some APCs. That seems like it's going to be a good frontliner against the Chuggies.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Defense online. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yeah.
Defense
So low on money. Like, I feel like I'm winning, but also it's really difficult to beat.
lost.
like just laser chuggy. I feel like I should be ahead, but I'm not winning by as much as I feel like I should be. Like I feel like I'm winning engagements over and over and still losing because my units are just so much worse than his. Like generically, my units are just so much less powerful. But even though I'm winning fights, I'm actually still behind in the game. At least that's how it feels to me. Like I won the first missile, I took out the chuggy. Taking out like 2 chuggies, but it just doesn't matter because the Nod deck is just so wildly efficient compared to GDI. Because you can just make lasers. Like, occasionally you make a 60 cost chuggy, but otherwise you pretty much just make lasers.
Defense online. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Defense lost.
Can't even go Orca because I'm just broke. Like,
Unit lost.
yeah, I don't know, man. Just completely out of money. Even though it feels like I'm winning a lot of the fights.
Unit
Just can't do anything. Just gotta make enough APC. I bet he's gonna cane soon as well. Yep. How does he, like, he's just so far ahead of me on money, despite the fact that I'm theoretically winning most of the engagements. It looks like I'm gonna win the game, but holy shit, man. Felt like I won every fight, and yet was completely broke, and he had just more cash than he could spend. Crazy. Crazy, man. It's so hard to win with GDI in this meta game. Yeah, Chuggy's been nerfed a couple of times. Okay, so this guy was super weak to Orca, like his deck was kind of terrible. It was like a Giga deck with Buggy. He was just very, very weak to Orca. So, he's gone Bites first this time, interesting. I think is that better for me? I guess it's the same. Either way, it's a 30 cost unit from the War Factory. Where is he going with his Bites? He's just suiciding them, he doesn't want them anymore? Okay. Deal. I accept your sacrifice of 1 Bite Squadron. Well, and he's gone straight into the lasers. Interesting.
Unit ready.
Going into the lasers is good for him. He, because I really want to go Orca, and I can't go into Orca if he's making laser. Can't really make missile against the Buggy either, so I kind of have to just make Pitbulls. Really, really want to make Orca. I guess I can make like a missile trooper to fight the Bites. But mostly I want Pitbulls. Yeah, I think like a missile to fight the Bites is good, but mostly I want Pitbulls.
Unit ready. Warning. Enemy catalyst missile incoming.
This is also the guy who's playing Giga Cannon with Jade, and he has no chem unit for Jade either. He just has a random Jade. Which makes no sense to me at all. It's like I'm just gonna play the worst commander. Play the worst commander with no combo.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Probably a waste of those 2 Pitbulls, honestly. Trying to like keep his money down so that he can't Orca. Like I'm kind of okay making negative trades in terms of cash. As long as it stops him from making his Giga Cannon. Although maybe that's bad, maybe I should just be trying to get to Orca. Probably shouldn't make this APC either, just trying to get to Orca as the play.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Okay, here comes the bike spam. Classic Nod.
Unit ready.
Is there gonna be another Jade missile randomly? Or are we done? Looks like we're done. Alright, cool.
Launched.
That game was not as close as the last one because he didn't make a Giga Cannon.
Mission accomplished.
Rognatio again.
2, 1. New objective.
Gonna go dog first. This guy might bike rush me, especially after we played this many games. I think if like you beat someone a couple of times, they're more likely to do something nonsense like a bike rush. I see the laser. I'm not afraid of a laser. In fact, what I should have done is sent my dog to his harvester spot because he went laser first.
Building online.
Not.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Pull the missile out. Assume there's gonna be a buggy. Yeah, there it is. Gonna pipple out.
Unit ready.
I don't like it. People, you the juice. Let's go, troopers. Pitbull in a dog. Pedal.
Unit ready.
Pitbull looking for action.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Hold this tile. Okay.
Unit ready.
Okay, cool. We should win the missile here.
Nuclear missile launched.
Augers.
Unit ready.
And here comes the bike spam. Classic nod.
Unit ready.
Although to be fair, I have 4 pit bulls and a single shock trooper, so you know. I'm doing the classic GDI thing.
Unit lost.
Could have gone APC there instead of shock trooper. I have time to bring it up.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Would have been better. We're getting APC now. Try and get it into position. Venom.
Unit ready.
Okay, that should be game over. There's no way he's beating this many pit bulls. He doesn't really seem to have a good out to pit bull. Like, I think he has Giga, right? But he isn't making it for some reason. So, we just win.
Nuclear warhead launched.
Strong arm nerf was also terrible. There's no need to make strong arm 50. Strong arm was not overpowered at 40. It was just like a good option other than Jackson. Now everyone just plays Jackson and Solomon. Oaken. This deck is probably horrendous against Oaken.
New objective received.
Oaken plays like Inferno into artillery. My deck is just wildly unplayable against that. My deck is bad against both Inferno and artillery, so
Unit
yeah. This feels like a real bad matchup.
building online.
I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Like, obviously I need to make shocks. Shocks are gonna, like, shocks early game are gonna be very good, because to fight them he's gonna want to have to go like Inferno.
Unit ready.
And then to fight the actual Infernos, I don't really know, to be honest. Feels like I'm gonna have to use just Pitbull spam, which is not great. Maybe I can like pressure his harvesters, keep his money down. I do have an advantage in the early game. He can't really fight my shots early on. Yeah, like he's just gonna go for my harvester here because he knows he can't fight my shots. Like he needs to get an Inferno out. Alright, I'm gonna try and pressure his harvester a little bit. Takes so long to pressure a harvester with a Pitbull though. It's not a good harvester pressure unit. I also do need to worry a little bit about his laser on my harvester. If he kills that, it is actually a problem. Because he has an artillery you can get out. Not the best played Inferno I've ever seen, I'll be honest with you. I assume he's trying to kill my harvester. It's already dead. He dodged the one-man laser. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. It is what it is, man. I'm just gonna try and win the game. I'm just gonna try and win the game before it matters that I lost my harvester. That's my current game plan.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
I think it's a pretty good one, honestly. It is a pretty good plan. I did just win the game before it mattered. Rank 1 Oaken. Crazy. Actually crazy.
Unit ready. Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective
Are
available.
you off Diablo Immortal? A little bit, yeah. Like, it is... I knew it wasn't going to be fun for a super long time. It is just a very grindy game. I'll most likely play some more at some point. Like, I want to play with Quasar and Flintstock still. But yeah, it is a... Well, whoa. This dude just opened snipers? What a Looney Tune. Alright, my prediction is this guy's going to make Grenadiers. If he's open sniper, I think he's going to make Grenadier like an absolute loon.
Unit ready.
I'm making these shots because I'm convinced there's going to be a Grenadier soon. How does he do it, chat? How does he so consistently name the plays?
Unit lost.
Imagine going Sniper Gren as your opening. Like, what a fucking mad lad. What an absolute Looney Tune.
Launched. Unit lost.
Chatterer. Okay, to be fair, I wasn't going to guess that one.
Building online.
That was a surprise.
Unit ready.
Yep, well noticed, Volumes. Thank you for the announcement.
Unit ready.
Oh, shit. Yo, what's up, Duncan? Thank you for the prime, man. Oh. I wish I was better at clicking where I want to click.
Unit ready.
Like, imagine how much better at Rivals I'd be if I didn't misclick, like, 50% of my clicks. If I could select units instead of clicking next to them and moving my previous unit, I'd be an absolute monster in Rivals.
Open warning launched.
Okay, well that game was not close, but yeah. Sometimes it be that way.
Accomplished.
Oaken again.
2, 1. New objective received.
Oaken is jabroken.
Harvester ready.
Is this map better for me? This map's worse for me, right? Because this map is good for air. This map definitely feels worse for me.
Unit ready.
Again, it's all about putting the pressure on. I gotta put the pressure on, and then early shocks is my main advantage in this matchup. So we're looking for pressure and
Building
fast
online.
shots. You're gonna go for my Harvester? Or Mad Lad? He is gonna go for my Harvester.
Unit ready.
I wanna be charging this missile. Oh no, I gotta kill that. I don't wanna lose my Harvester. Bikes are also gonna go for my half. I mean, I kind of understand what he's doing here because, like, he needs an Inferno. Like, the previous game has shown that without a fast Inferno, he's, like, pretty dead. He's gonna lose to the Shock Troopers. So he's just focusing everything on trying to get my Harvester so that he can get the fast Inferno. Which, you know, I can understand. Like, it's not even an insane, it's not even a terrible strategy, really.
Harvester ready.
Yeah, there's the Inferno. This is a really good map for Inferno as well, so... My deck is not very good against Inferno either, so yeah, I think what he did here makes sense. It is definitely a spot where he can actually concede first missile and just make an Inferno. That is like a legitimate strategy.
Unit lost.
If I kill it now, that's a really big deal, but it looks like I'm not going to get it.
Ready.
That sucks. If I'd killed it there, it would have been huge.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Alright, well we got one of them.
Unit ready.
Yeah, this is the problem when he just starts making only Inferno. My deck is not capable of beating this.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Like, only Inferno with 1 or 2 laser is something I can't realistically beat.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit
No, come on, man! I'm so bad!
Unit
I'm so bad, chat. Like, my fucking mouse accuracy is so awful.
Major structural damage.
I was trying so hard to not have those two pit bulls lined up, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I'm just so bad at clicking, I just couldn't do it.
Unit ready.
And now I've lost. If they hadn't lined up, I had a chance, but now I'm dead because he's going to make an artillery, and I can't ever beat... Actually, you know what? I can beat an artillery. I have walkers.
Online.
Maybe I'm not just dead to artillery. Feels like I'm pretty dead to artillery, though, to be honest with you.
Unit ready.
Because also, he's not just going to have an artillery, he's going to make a phantom.
Unit ready.
That's how the deck functions.
Unit ready.
And I can't use my missiles against the artillery. It's so sad. It's so sad, chat.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Artillery is unbeatable. Artillery is just one of the most unbeatable units in the game. The number of decks that can beat artillery is very small. Once it comes out, most people are just instantly dead.
Unit lost.
A very, very stupidly designed unit. One of the worst designs in the entire game, in fact.
Unit lost. Unit
Yeah, I fucked this one up though, like, getting those two pit bulls killed. I also maybe need to protect my Harvester more, because I just can't beat him once the Infernos come out.
3, 2, 1. New objective received. Harvester ready.
Harvester ready to collect.
Guy looks like he's gonna go straight into bikes. The fact he hasn't got a laser yet. Oh, he does have a laser. Interesting. Stop, con man.
Building online. Unit ready.
Shockwave's itching for... Where's the action? Music to my ears.
Unit lost.
Pipple is a little aggressive. I'm not sure Pipple's going to be good here, but it probably will. Get Chuggy for a surprise. Imagine my shock when I see Chuggy arrive from the opponent.
Alright, let's do this. People here with a laugh. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Ready for anything.
Unit ready.
People here with a...
Bruh, how did I not get on that pad? How was I not on there? What? I thought... Oh, whatever. I thought for sure I put my shocks on the pad before the Pipple came off. But apparently not.
Unit lost.
Alright, well, Pick Tank is gonna be a beating.
Unit ready.
Pick Tank Chuggy, this looks like a horrible matchup for me. Like, really bad.
Building online.
Let's stick together.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
I honestly just think this deck doesn't beat Chemical Buggy, which is a bit of a problem in this metagame where every single person is playing Chemical Buggy. It's just the most popular unit in the game, and this deck is very bad against it.
Missiles, you got it. Rolling.
Unit ready.
Missiles ready to moving out.
Unit lost.
I'm on
Yeah, I'm just dead. I can't get rid of the Tick Tank in time. Come on, okay, you can do it.
Missile cancelled.
Let's go, okay. Get on the pad. Oh, not dead yet. Let's
Defense
go.
online.
Hit the block. Let's go. Oh, man.
Launched.
Super stressful game.
Defense lost. Unit ready.
We're gonna try and get him to make another Tick Tank with the APC. Killing a Chuggy is just an absolute nightmare. Actually killing a Chuggy is so difficult with GDI. If you don't play Predator, it's basically just impossible.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I'm really surprised he hasn't made another Tick Tank yet.
Defense online.
Oh, there it is.
Defense lost. Unit lost.
here with three missiles. Let's missile. You the Jews. Missile in it. Moving out. Ready. Blast the pedal to always let's. Let's park it.
Unit ready.
Get him? Am I gonna win? Holy shit. I would not have bet on me in that game. After that first Tic Tank got planted, I would not have bet on me in that game.
You are victorious.
Build a Phantom. Didn't have a Phantom. People don't have Phantom these days. Everyone plays Stealth Tank. So Orca is actually pretty well positioned. But like, Orca doesn't really beat Chuggy Laser.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Castinator. I said it was a good play to hit my half. That's true. That is true. I did admit that it was a good play to fully concede first missile and go for my Harvester. But to be fair, like, I fucked up rather than he played well there. I should have just engaged his missiles. I was trying to like preserve my dogs, but I should have just slowed him down from getting to my Harvester, because actually the Harvester was what mattered. Because he has to get Inferno out to have a chance.
Unit ready.
We're gonna see some laser soon. Or tank. Nothing. Mutant. Oh dear. I hate the sight of Mutant. The reason I really hate Mutant is because if he goes Mutant, for sure he's gonna make Chuggy. And I really, really don't want to fight Chuggy.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty traditional Mutant Chuggy deck. Except for some reason he didn't open rifles. Like, he has rifles but didn't open rifles. Can I beat Mutant Chuggy with this deck? This deck can't really beat Mutant Laser, so Mutant Chuggy must just be even worse, right? Like, APC at least gives you something to kill lasers that have a Chuggy protecting them. But how do you kill a Mutant?
Unit ready.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. This feels like it's gonna be really, really rough.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
APC has to be my only hope, right? I don't know what else I can possibly do. He isn't using the mutants though, like, this is... He didn't use the mutants at all, like, they were just AFK, right? I guess I win. I'm so that's
Regrettable.
I don't understand. Why didn't he make more mutant? The mutant would be so hard to beat. Alright, well. There we go, that's 10 games. I lost one. I think I fucked up. I definitely fucked up the one I lost. That deck feels weird. It's probably not bad. It just feels really strange. Orca against Mutant? Yeah, that's true. I can make Orca against Mutant Chuggy. I hadn't considered that. Yeah. It feels really rough trying to fight Laser Chuggy, but other than that, the deck seems pretty strong. Like, it really crutches on the Orca, but that's okay, because Orca's quite good. I don't think you can ever beat Tank Phantom or Giga Phantom. It really can't beat any Nod deck with Phantom, actually, because the Orca is so critical to its success. Like, the deck cannot beat Ground, which is kind of the metagame right now, without the Orca. And Orca is, like, auto-lost to Phantom. So I think I shouldn't really be beating any Phantom decks. But so few people were playing Phantom. Like, Oaken has Phantom, because he plays Artillery Inferno. Everyone else had, like, Stealth Tank. Like, this guy should for sure be playing Phantom and not Venom. And Ensor was playing Stealth Tank as well. It just wasn't, yeah, there just wasn't really any Phantom, which would be a massive beating for me. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the weird 2-3-1 deck, and I will see you next time.